Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News Live, where I'm trying something new right now. YouTube gave me a new option, so I'm like trying to figure it out. It has a vertical and a horizontal stream here. I have no idea how it works. I have no idea if it looks good. All I know is that it's given me this option and I'm trying to figure it out. So if you're watching this vertically right now, let me know if it sucks. If you're watching it horizontal, it should just be normal. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's zoomed super far in and you probably can't even see my face on the vertical version. Maybe they'll make it so you can like slide it back and forth. That'd be sick. YouTube. There you go. Free idea. Either way, we got a bunch of people in the chat. We have Mr. Latif Todd first in the chat this week. Then we have Kyler Anderson jumping in here. We have some members in the chat. Thank you to all the green name members here. Josh Shipman, Geoff Meade, Woodenfoot, Rob Sparkman, who is right now in Ohio. Hell yep. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Who else is here? CB the Third, Alan Keats over in the UK, Kevin Jackson in New York, Old Fat Guy BMX, Stony, you gonna be here tomorrow? LS is here. Kevin Zuba made a very funny comment about threatening me and not competing and retiring a champion for the Flatland contest, and then he deleted it. Oh, he brought it back. Just to be clear, I did not threaten Brant and cause him to not to compete at Battleground this weekend. He chose to retire a champion wisely. Brian Bellarive. Who else is here? Leaving for Ohio at 3 should make it in time for some practice. Wilkerson Airlines. Kevin Morehouse. Hey, I'm Kevin. There's 3 Kevins in here. Can we make it more? Ooh, excuse me. More Kevins? Ethan Evans, let's get more Kevins. Sean Chambers is here with the Intimidator. Steve Novak, another member here. I remember seeing John Byers getting his Wilkerson Airlines frame in 91. We ain't talking about practice. More Kevins. What's up? Whirly fam, Presley Whirly and fam are here. I don't like this YouTube live control panel here. It's just not good. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's talk about some stuff going on in the BMX world. Starting with something that didn't happen this week, but I saw this past week. USA made Wilkerson Airlines Riot reissue. First amount available October 31st, 2025. But this is not just any reissue. This is incredible news. There will be 150 frame, fork, and bash guards. That's sick. made by the same welder who has made every single Wilkerson Airlines riot ever made. 2hip.com for pre-orders, pricing, color options, October 7th. Let's see. 2hip.com. Okay. Future of something quite cool. Well, it looks like the website's not there. Do I gotta go www.2hip.com? Nope. Not sure what's going on with that, but it's not working. Interesting. Also, each order includes a signed, framed, hashtagged, numbered. God! Oh, what's the world coming to where it's a hashtag, not a pound sign or a number sign anymore? Numbered pic of Ron Wilkerson's perfect day in the Man Bowl, Lake Cunningham, California, March 2025. Site is being revamped. Okay. Well, either way, this is coming, and I thought that at least some of you would care about it. And then I went on to the actual Instagram page where we can see some updates. So check this out. Here we go. First batch of 50 top tubes are being bent. If you have any questions about the project, leave them below, and I'll do my best to answer them all. Interesting. Then we got a dash of, what is this? Top tubes and bottom bracket tubes and head tubes, it looks like. Then we have a in progress shot. What is this? Not sure. Website not working. Still not working. Been hitting refresh on the site all day. Ready. Nice. Let's see. So that was something that I thought you guys would care about as a highlight from the week. We have something really cool from the folks at Time BMX, because if you haven't seen, they released some trading cards with BMX racers on them. I should just pull it up so you can actually see. Right. Is there pictures of them? So check this out. Here's the packs. That is so awesome. BMX trading cards. It's so freaking cool. So they have a new post here saying, this could be you. Ever dreamt of being on your very own trading card? Well, here's your chance. We're giving one lucky rider a chance to star alongside the likes of all of these racers. All you need to do is jump on the Time BMX app and enter the competition on the homepage, and you'll be in with a chance of starring on your own card. Super freaking cool. It ends October 31st, and to get these cards, I think you buy them on the website. They were selling them in person first. Let me see. Packs are $10, contain 4 cards. Excited about this release. New cards over the next few weeks. Riders from Australia and around the world. Oh, something's wrong with my eye. And let's see if it says, we've had so many people release limited batch tomorrow. Swing by the Time BMX Pro Shop to get some of the first release. Just say where you can buy them. Available online next week. Posted a day ago. What's up, Adam Ortiz? I keep submitting our local parks, but they won't add them. And maybe it's a thing of they have a backlog that they just have to get to them. They should put out freestyle. Nobody knows any racers. Well, see, here's the thing about this. The reason why you don't know any of those racers is because they're all Australian, and Time BMX is based in Australia. They're definitely going to do freestyle, and they're going to do people all around the world, because obviously more people around the world are going to know more worldwide people. And also, y'all don't race. Great point. If you don't race, you're not going to know any racers. But a huge part of what they're doing is racing. So that is why that's the focus for this. But obviously here too with their shirts, like they're not just doing and focusing on racing things. So anyways, let's keep going here. Time BMX app, you could be on your own card. You just have to download the app and enter on the homepage in the app. That's so rad. We have another highlight from this week. Harrison, I'm not going to pretend I can say your last name, even though I've been told it by a million different people. He's been bumped up to pro on Kink BMX. Cool to see this. He's an absolute shredder. And from what Geoff Meade says, he's a really cool dude who comes and hangs out and rides all the time with those guys. So love seeing stuff like that. And this is a fun little video. Hell yeah, Harrison. Another highlight. Oh, we've got a highlight here from Adam Ortiz. He just sent in a new gifted membership. Adam Ortiz. Gifted membership. Oh, I should probably make a goal for this week, huh? 5 super chats, all the colors, another hour, smelling salts of doom. Boom. There it is. So anyways, thank you, Adam Ortiz, for gifting that membership. You are now on the ticker. Are you going to Flatland Assassins? I am going, and I'm excited for it. I'm bummed that I don't get to go to the Shredwood stop, the last stop of the Ohio BMX Trail Series, but unfortunately, it's just the way things go sometimes. And we have another highlight here. Since we just talked about events, right after this highlight, I'm going to talk about all the events going on through the rest of the month. But Paris Benegas got her own signature handlebar with Odyssey. Love to see that. So they're 878 rise with a 27-inch width. Still allows room for a brake lever. Looks like they have a crossbar width and whatnot. Yo, thank you, Adam Ortiz and Rob Sparkman. Rob just sent in, I'm going to put Wooden Foot and Adam Ortiz gifted memberships. Adam Ortiz also just sent in. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to do this a little different. Gifted, well, I can't talk. Type gifted member. Adam Ortiz, gifted member, and a $5 super chat. Let's go. Much appreciated. Hey, I'm Kevin. Just got his membership from Woodenfoot, aka Rob Sparkman. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you for the support. So anyways, smallest bar in their lineup. Perfect for all riders who need a sub 9-inch rise option. So there you go. If you need a smaller bar, 27-inch wide, you don't want to cut your bars, and you still want to have room for a brake lever, this is going to be the one. 1.8 and 1.3 millimeter thick multi-butted tubing, post-weld heat treated, and they have 10 degrees back sweep, 4 degrees up sweep. There it is. Maybe you'll be able to do those awesome T-bogs that Paris does if you buy these. And let's just say I'm willing to bet that they're probably available. Let's find out before I make myself look stupid. Oh, guess what? I am right. They are available on Dan's Comp, where if you go in here, let's check this out. So if you go to Dan's Comp, everybody, and you add something to your cart, and then you go to your cart and you view your checkout, and you go in here, and where are we at? Redeem a coupon code. And you type my name in. Boom. Apply. Check it out. Discounts. $7 off. 10% off. And you help me out at the same time. So the code Brant saves you some money, helps me out, supports my channel, and Dan's Comp is honestly awesome in how much they support every aspect of BMX. From racing to freestyle to all different levels of riders, from people who are, up and coming to the best pros in the world, like Matt Ray and Jacob Thiem, to every single level of event. from local jams where they're sending out some product to bigger events. They supported Stoke the Midwest. They gave me money to give away, and they supported Middle of Nowhere, Carl's Nowhere BMX contest. They support Swamp Fest. They're just honestly supportive of every aspect of BMX that you just about can. And for that, I appreciate them, and they support this YouTube channel. So use that code, save some money, and I want to give them some love. Let's keep going here. We have the videos from this week. I'm trying to figure out what this title is. This is like New York Throwaway. I have no idea, but it's from Cult featuring Camilo, Matt, and Sam. There is a lot of East Coast street spots in this video that you guys would appreciate. Yo, shilling code brand, save 10% on dance comp. Hell yeah. Thank you, Stony. And thank you, Adam Ortiz, who used my code for the Nowhere Stem. OFG BMX. $5 much appreciated, sir. It's New York Throughway. I don't know. Tell Colt to speak English. Either way, it's probably Throughway because they went New York to Boston. But the video is East Coast street style of riding, so if you like that, you'll enjoy it. We got Pusher Mini Mountain Trip heading to check out a new skate park and a new extension at another skate park. I don't see a rider list in this description, so let's go over here. No rider list in the description. So if you don't recognize the riders, then guess what? You don't get to know who they are without asking. I'll do a $500 super chat if you eat some smelling salts. I don't like that idea. Ask ChatGPT if it's safe to eat smelling salts.
Ingesting smelling salts is extremely dangerous and should never be attempted. These products contain ammonia, which is toxic and can cause severe health issues if consumed, including chemical burns, respiratory distress, and potentially fatal outcomes. If you or someone you know has ingested smelling salts, seek immediate medical attention by contacting your local poison control center or emergency services.
Yeah, bro, I ain't doing that shit. You're trying to get me killed. Get out of here with that. No, thank you. It's crazy. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about some events going on for the rest of this month. We have the Time BMX app. Here's how you can enter to win your own trading card. Right here. Click the next button, follow the rider's accounts listed, hit enter to confirm your entry. So this is how you would come in here and potentially get your own trading card. But if you guys have never seen the Time BMX app, it is an app that has a social media element. For all you vertical people, hopefully you can see this because I moved it to the center. I have no idea if we're actually in the center, but I tried. Hopefully it's close enough. But here's a social media element to it. You can see Huck Kurinsky on here with his page, videos of different skate parks, and you can see that the place is tagged at the same time, which is really cool. We've already taken a look at that video, but you can see all the people who have profiles on here. Boyd Hilder, Damian Fulton. Look at that. My feed. Look, that's me. So anyways, let's head over, show you the map real quick, because they do have a map element to this app where it has every bike shop, skate park, BMX track, pump track, all kinds of stuff all around the world, just thousands of locations, and it's pretty awesome. They also have events going on. Check your DMs. I just sent you an event that's probably not on time. Well, if it's not on there, somebody should definitely get it on there. But we'll open this up here. Looks like there is some sort of contest going on. So we'll talk about that after we go through the events on here. Pump track events. We have Australian Pump Track Championships going down this weekend. Dirt jump events. We have the last stop at the Ohio BMX Trail Series, Shredwood. 37 people in here. Like the video, fellas. Hell yeah. Hit the thumbs up button because more people will join if you do that. And that makes it better for me. Shredwood, gonna be a fun time tomorrow. I'm bummed I can't make it. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm not gonna be there. I gotta go to the Flatland contest. I agreed, and Flatland is so insane. If you aren't going to the Trail Jam, go to the Flatland contest because it's gonna be something to watch. Or if you don't want to drive all the way down by Columbus and you're up by Cleveland. Then we got Unity Ride Shop 5th Annual Boo Jam in Flagstaff, Arizona. The 18th, Powers BMX 21-Year Jam, Richmond, Virginia. 18th through the 19th in Virginia. Flatland events, tomorrow, Battleground, round 3. We have a ton of people already here in the U.S. for this event. I am super excited for it. I'm going to be there. I'm excited to watch everybody who's going to be riding in it because it's honestly so insane to see Flatland in person at the highest level. There is some of the best Flatland riders in the entire world going to be in Ohio tomorrow. What's up, Kurinsky fam? Late but here. Morning, everyone. I appreciate you tuning in all the way from California, an event that we're going to be talking about in a second. Aloha Jam is next weekend in Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii, man. I was there a long time ago. I want to go. Race jams. There's all the race jams that are going on this month. If you guys like racing, check those out. Then we have the freestyle events. We've already talked about the first two. Huck Kurinsky is in the chat at this event right now in San Diego, Claremont Skate Park. It is the finals of the USA BMX Freestyle Series, where Huck has the potential to yet again return a champion to Ohio, win that belt, and bring it back for the 4th year in a row. Anyways, gonna be a good time. Make sure you guys check it out if you're in that area and you're not going to Shredwood, you're not going to the Flatland contest, you live in California. Go support that event. Maybe enter it. You might win. You never know. Brant about to get his 2nd Flatland gold medal. Nope, I am retired as a champ because I have not rode Flatland more than a couple decades since the contest last year. So, sorry, but I'm not going to be there. Let's see. This looks like this event is... I have no idea. When's the date? Oh, right here. October 18th, 2025, BMX contest. Somewhere in Germany, I assume. Moritz, help me out here. I don't speak whatever language this is. Maybe we can get a translation. Look at that. It's time again. This year's BMX contest. It's happening the 18th of October. We've got kids, amateur, professional, girls, and over 30. Additional, a best trick park and street contest. They're selling drinks. Looks like they're selling wine. Children punch. Whoever brings their own cup pays less. Food truck. This is pretty sick. €10 entry fee. Viewer free of charge. Sponsored by United and whatever this thing is. So if you're in Germany and you can't come to the USA BMX Freestyle Finals at Claremont or Shredwood or the Flatland Assassins contest, go to this event. So we also have, we talked about Aloha Jam. Feast Shanghai is going down next weekend. I hope that we can watch that. I'll be excited if we can. Then we have Unity Ride Shop. We talked about it. We talked about Powers Anniversary Jam, 3rd Annual Tacos and Tires, 25th of October in Austin, Texas. Get Buck, you got this. I'm not doing it. I'm not entering this year. Maybe I'll enter next year. I can't win the beginner class and not bump myself up. And it's not happening this year. I'm going to watch. I'm going to film pro and best trick. I'm not burning myself out. It's just not happening. I'm looking after myself this year, and yet maybe there'd be some fun to be had, but I just want to be there and enjoy the moment with no pressure, no force filming of the entire event. I just want to go and have fun. That's all. We got the Highland Skate Park Jam in Toledo, Ohio, the 25th. Handing you my phone for my run. Do you think I can hold your phone? It'll burn my hand. I'll hold your S whatever potato, and it'll literally just, like, if my hand was green screen and this went through it, it would burn through my hand and my fingers would fall off. Just a disclaimer, it's really fun to be a phone snob. Kevin has an Android, and it's so much fun to pretend like I care, even though he's a peasant and has a potato phone. I don't know. It's just fun for me. Anyways, BMX Center Halloween Jam in Australia on Halloween. So those are the events going on for the rest of the month. Let's move this back over, get rid of it, to talk about the rest of the videos from this week. Sam Grace and his still having fun part. I'm gonna say something. I don't know if this will be controversial. I think a lot of people will probably agree with me on this, but I think we need to see more Sam Grace riding street. And that sounds crazy, but the reason for that is that if we had a Sam Grace crazy street video, he would instantly be in contention for the made up most well-rounded rider of the year award. Because when you look at the way he rides, he's doing the most insane jumping tricks, but then he's also doing like a trick in this video. Let me see if I can find it. There is the biggest street spine you've ever seen in your life, and he does an ice pick foot jam over to fakie on it. He's doing crazy fakie front flips. Is this it? This was a toothpick to bar. I think that was in the same ramp. Crazy front flips. Look at this street spine. Are you freaking kidding me? That's like a 10-foot vert street spine. And he's doing ice foot jam over to fakie, the fakie front flip on it. I'm like, bro, that's insane. And then you see, like, if he rode street and did a banger street section or had a bunch of street craziness in a video part, he'd be shutting it down as one of the most well-rounded riders in all of BMX. Fakie on a coaster on a spine that big. Just insane. You're dropping from vert like 5 feet before you even hit. Android is superior. Android equals best. Android hater. Hot potato. Hilarious. Honestly, I just say I use this iPhone because the camera is the best. And that's what I film. I use my phone for a camera most days. And I do everything for this YouTube channel pretty much on my phone. That Sam Grace video was insane. It seriously was freaking sane. Too pricey for me, but those Colony limited release frame fork stem combos at Dan's are sweet. Well, you know what's sick, guys? Let's just go and find them. Colony BMX. Let's just find it and see what happens. Colony Blood Oath. Add it to the cart. Go to the cart. View cart and check out. Let's get rid of these bars. Yo, you save $80 if you use my code to buy this frame, fork, and stem kit. That's insane. It makes it from 800 to 720 BMX numbers. So speaking of Colony, there you go. Another plug for my discount code at Dates Comp. I gotta eat, man. Gotta eat. Got any of them discount codes? Moving on from there, War Party, we outside, baby. So it's another Australian thing there. We outside with all of these riders. We have Will Frazier, Renato, Boyd Hilder, Kyle Fletcher, Nathan Smith, Chuckles, Josh Newman, Josh Cotter, Lil Sun, and Ref. Ride in a few local parks around town. That's a wall. What's a wall? I'm confused. At that rate, you could buy $80 more and it's all even. BMX math. I'm pretty sure that's girl math. Like, well, if I save $80 and I spend $80 more, well, then it's like I bought it at full price and I got this other thing for free. Then we got Mikey Fleck. I've been saying his name wrong for a decade and I'm sorry about it, but a promo for his electric Zween colorway on a frame. What frame is it? Tried and tested geometries. Oh, it's his Zween frame, but the electric blue colorway. What's up, Style and Switch? It's okay that you're late. We'll forgive you, I guess. But anyways, Mikey riding like he does throughout this entire video, and nobody else does it like he does. Then we've got the Hills BMX Jam from over in Liverpool, England. Coverage from that. That sucks. That is my biggest fear when it comes to trying to do a rail hop. And this one's even off of a kicker. I know that I could do a rail hop, but I am just terrified of casing or hanging up in some way. Just scary. So, yeah. I just haven't done one because of the fact that I'm scared. Then we've got Junior Kuna, Brazilian Frequency. This video is interesting. A lot of good riding in it. And there's a lot of like personality and B-roll and non-BMX stuff throughout that it feels like a well-rounded, well-put-together video. No talking or anything like that. But you feel like you get some culture when you watch this video. That's a good way to put it. Then we got Boyd Hilder Jet Lag Unplugged. This is the raw form of that. Oh, that spine. Yeah, that spine is a straight up wall. I want to do a test here. So I'm checking the latency just because I'm not sure if the Whirly fam is behind or not. But I want to see how behind what I say is from when you hear it. So when I get to, when I say now, and not this time, but when I say it again, I'm going to count down, I'm going to say now. When I say it again after that, I want you guys to say, put a number in the chat, number of your choosing. So 3, 2, 1, now. And let's keep going. I'm just curious, the latency. Okay, so that wasn't super far behind. Meth and Kiefer Austin were right there. Kevin Jackson was shortly behind. Kyler Anderson and Jiminator. Yeah, so there's a little bit of latency there. People are a little bit behind. That could just be in watching the stream. I missed it, was making coffee. Then we have the coverage here from Par BMX Riga Street Jam 2025. Wow, there's a couple people who are way behind at this point. That's funny. Check out the coverage from this. Videos are getting longer. 9.5 minutes from this one. LS. Geez, that was way behind there. What is this from? I'm pretty sure it's Latvia. Yeah, Street Jam in Latvia. Pretty sick. Moving on from there, we've got Alex Kennedy Project Extras. What's up from the mountains of Utah? You on vacation? That's awesome. In the mountains? What are you doing in the mountains? Riding some bikes? Sounds cool. So if you want to see the extras from Alex Kennedy in Project X, this would be where you go to check that out. Ole, Rochester Jam, there's some bike clips in there. And Scooter and Skate 2. Finally on vacation. Hell yeah. Sorry, Kiefer. I remember you sent me that and I forgot to put it into the news this week. I'll just toss it in here real quickly. Swiftly moving on. Swiftly moving on. Let's see. MLP. There he is. What's the MLP for? So there is a Rochester Street Jam that looks like it has BMX, scooters, and skateboarding. Brant will be on our show this Wednesday, 10:15 at 8 p.m. Eastern. There's a BMX show. Where? on the All Things BMX YouTube channel, where you'll be able to catch it live and when they re-upload it after the fact. We have this jam, so check it out. Kiefer sent me this. He said there's BMX and skateboarding in here. I just saw a BMX clip. Is this Kiefer? Maybe it'll be Kiefer. There's a scoop clip. The next one. Look at that. Kiefer. Look at those huge sunglasses. Look at him go. X up ride. Foot plant 180 out. Look at him go. Yeah. Look at him go. Hell yeah. Kiefer. All right, let's keep going. Videos are getting longer. Disc 2, Melbourne scene video, 18 minutes long, with all of these riders. None that Termite is in here. Jimma is in here. I recognize those names. At first glance, none others yet. Hey, Adam, get your hate out of here. I know you're a supporter of the channel, but we don't do hate here. If you just because somebody picks a different fun vehicle doesn't mean that we don't like them. Moving on. Damn, there's a lot of Australian news here. Holy cow. So we move on from that Australian thing to the next Australian thing, Aussie Rules from S&M. Their full-length video where if you order, what does it say? Every order in October gets you a Aussie Rules / Dirt Rules DVD. It's an hour and 10 minutes from a trip in Australia with Clint Reynolds, Jimma, Termites in there, REA, the Hallahans. Brant has to, so that he doesn't mean it. Wait, Brant has to say that, but he doesn't mean it. Oh, your typo had me like, what? What am I saying? What are they selling? So anyways, Aussie Rules is on YouTube now. You can get the DVD if you order distro, wholesale, or retail from the building. Then we get into the interviews section from this week. Shouldn't the Australian videos be upside down? You know, maybe they should be. I don't know. What is the Kyler asking? I missed your question. Anyone have a good, easy to use video editing app? I want to edit, but I hate just trying to clip using the edit function on my phone. There is an app. I'm going to pull it up. You know what? I'm going to pull it up because I don't know if a lot of people know about this app, and it is honestly awesome. So this app is free. There's a couple paid elements to it, but most features are free. And this app is called VN. And the only reason that I started using this app is because the one that I used forever, Splice, started making everyone pay for like features that you could get for free in this app. So check this out. Here's a project I've already had made. I posted this yesterday with Trevor. No, you don't have to pay for this app. This one is free and most features are free, and it's stuff that you have to pay in other apps to get. So this video of Trevor was horizontal, you can see, and you can move it around. You can even do what's called keyframing, where if you need to move the video over time, you can do that. It's a function that you can research on your own. It has a ton of different transitions in it that are all of them are free, and there's different options for a lot of them. It's just one of those things that like I'm going to tell everyone about this app because people pay for video editing apps that have all of the features that you can do for free in this one. You can do captions on there. It'll auto translate captions. You can give them different effects and colors. You can add picture in picture, and you can add pictures in here. The app is called VN. And I know this is BMX news, but this is like useful shit that anybody can use. Clipchamp, very user friendly. I haven't tried Clipchamp out yet, but like it has filters. There's effects on it that you can do on your video. So just the video itself, you can give effects. You also can change the speed. Here's another thing that a lot of other video editing apps don't have, is a function to be able to do custom speed ramping. So for example, if I wanted to slow down just Trevor's entrance to this clip, you can do ramped slow-mo just like you'd have to do in After Effects on a computer in this app. So check this out. Shoo, slows it down into the trick, ramped, and then ramps back out of it. It's so awesome. Honestly, it's something that most other apps would make you pay for if you don't know about it already. So we're going to cancel out of that, put it back to original. Cropping, volume adjustments, fading. You can mirror it, flip it, fit it. You can make it a background. You can add a border to it. You can blur it. You can blur it now. That wasn't a feature before. I said that they should add that. That's sick. So you can blur it, change the opacity, denoise, zoom, restore the audio. If you extract it like I did here, there's just a ton of things you can do with this app. So I'm going to stop talking about it. If you want a video editor, check out VN on your phone. I don't have any codes. There's no shills involved with this one. I just find it useful and it's free. And I just like when you can get something like that and use it. So the interviews from this week, we have an interview with Nuno and Justin Villano. Nuno from Odyssey, Justin from Vans, talking about the Vans Odyssey collab line that has just been released. They do an interview and talk about how it happened, some of the info about things, and lots of pictures of all of it. So check that out if you want to learn more. And there you go. Free ad on BMX news that you paid to be a part of on Dig. Canode knows Max Vu. We have a podcast where they talk about a lot of things. Child prodigy riding. Lots of different stuff in here. I feel like Max Vu is somebody who a lot of people like know who he is, but he's still kind of underrated. Everybody knows who Max is, but not everybody knows how good he is, I think. Awesome rider. And I think he's a nice dude too. So if you want to hear a podcast or you need something while you're driving this week to get to Flatland Assassins or Shredwood or BMX USA BMX Freestyle Finals or the contest over in Germany, you can watch that, or you could listen to the podcast with Zach Warden on Unclicked. This is one too that I think a lot of people are going to be stoked on because Zach Warden was a feat and a force to be reckoned with on the mega ramp for so many years when they had it in X Games. Check it out if you want to learn more about him. Then we have the More BMX hashtag. Moritz tuning in right now. Here he is. Whipped a bar over the box. Bar catch, bar fly out. Bar back. Bar. So many things going on in here. Double whip, or not double whip. Whipped a bar over that step up. Love to see it. Always progressive. I love seeing this dude ride and learn, and it's always fun to see. Then, wait, we got to check in for BMX News. BMX News checking in. Thanks for using hashtag MoreBMX. Let's go. Maybe we can get more people using it. Why aren't you posting? There it goes. Then we've got Steve in the chat. He used More BMX hashtag for this photo. Half cab in the streets with Flamingo. I need a day off. I forget what it feels like to pedal around. You deserve it, Adam. Take a day off. Thanks for using the tag, Steve. Let's see if he posted a video or anything. That's pinned. That does not have it. That does not have it. That one does. There it is. An Abubaka. That looks like a fun Abubaka. Hell yep. Next up, we got Kyler posting horizontal pictures vertical. Showing off, what is it? A few months back, I scored a free McNeil default frame with matching bars that was built up completely left for scrap. On top of 30 or so bikes I picked up and saved. I had this. Put it back on the burner till now. Took the parts he had, some spare parts, got it rideable again. It's awesome, man. McNeil Default. Does that say designed in Canada? Dan's comp stickers on there. It's awesome you can see somebody get a bike for free and put it to good use and rebuild it back up. Love to see that. McNeil commented on it. That's sick. I just like to fix stuff. Hey, that's cool though, man. Oh, we got another one in here. We've got one from Adam. Ride her. I must have missed this one. Let's leave a comment here. Riding some flat in a parking lot on his fit. Shortcut? Shortcut. Let's go. Hell yeah. Then we got Presley in his video from Stoke the Midwest, which I have a whole entire page of stuff to talk about with Stoke the Midwest. I'm glad there's like more people here now. Presley absolutely killed it all weekend, and then his mom filmed everybody riding throughout the day. There's Hamilton. Matt P was the previous clip. So rad. Look at that alley-oop 360 wall ride over the spine from Hamilton. So many legends showed up. There's JR ripping with the Phoebes Predator bar to fakie. So good. Mom filmers, top tier filming. Absolutely. There's Josh Johnson with the 270 Smith to fakie. Hell yeah. Jake Calhoun with the Superman peg grab. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So good. Then we've got another video from Presley with Matt P while he was up here in Ohio, riding a local park. Matt is so good. And he's like one of those fearless kind of guys. Just goes fast, sends it. Ripping. Presley going for the gap. Send it. Sick. Then we've got Kevin Zuba in the chat with the little peg grind on the ground, bar end grind on whatever that late post thing is. When am I coming to Oregon for the first time? Because I've never been there before. I have no idea, honestly. All right, let's pull up this other thing here. I'm going to open a bunch of clips because a lot of people posted stuff from the event. Just keep going here. I have so many things that people have posted. It's awesome. And I just want to talk about the event for a second because Stoke the Midwest went amazing. And I want to make everybody pumped to come next year. There's seriously so many clips. And I'm going to show every single one that I have on this page so far. Because everyone seems stoked. And I want this event to be even bigger and better next year. All right. I think that's everything. We have a whole new tab to bring up. So let's get rid of this one. Open this one up. Hit the refresh button. So for everyone who hasn't heard yet, Stoke the Midwest 2 is going down October 2nd through 3rd and 4th, through the 4th, 2026. We already have next year's date planned out, and I'm excited for it. Here we go. Nate Powell absolutely shut it down. 3-whipping that spine was crazy. He did so much good stuff. Ice to fakie pegs on the spine, back to fakie. So good. So good. What else do we have? Toothpick on the 8-foot quarter. Hitching post over ice over fakie. Nailed it. That's actually your mini now. Just take it home. That's what Caleb said in the chat. Ice tap on top the sub to ice. Ice tap, ice, fakie on the hitching post to double peg on the spine to over. That was the hitching post best trick winner. Josh Shipman says, for you that did not come, you better get your ass there next year. Support your friends. Support Midwest BMX. It was so rad hanging with all the homies and camping and waking up to a bike park. Exactly. Support Ohio. If you're in the area and you're not doing anything or you have some hours free, go and just show up. Just be there. Just show up for a couple hours. You don't even have to ride. Spectating was free. Moving on from here, we got The Hood is Nice, Bum Life, aka Kevin Stovall. He killed it in the box jump jam. Also, Zach Gerber killed it in the truck jam. Kevin tuck no handing over the box, coming back, 360ing it backwards to flat. Zach Gerber sending it in his truck. So awesome. Then Kevin tail whipping to flat in the mini. So freaking rad. He also ate it pretty hard on that tail whip and hurt his foot and still kept riding. Next up, look at Zach Gerber, stoked with his Burger King Ohio State crown on. It's a 20-hour drive though, so it's a whole vacation for me. Well, I'm trying to make it worth it, you know? Jake Calhoun with a bunch of clips from the weekend, riding at Rays too, killing it on the spine. Nollie bar to 180 tail whip into the bank. Bike flip over the box. Straight dubs over the box. Then a Superman peg grab over the box. Jake won. Box best trick if it wasn't clear enough. Then we have Stephen Hamilton posting some photos from the weekend. There's one with both of us in it where we did wall ride in a train together. We got me foofing the hitching post, him hitting this huge wall ride. We got Bubika from him on picnic table. Hamilton's skid wall ride was sick. It really was. He shut it down too. So awesome. More wall ride action. Another foof, me looking down like, oh God, am I going to hit him? We got an attempt from Billy Woodfin here on a crazy trick. Kevin, not sure who that is. More wall rides. Presley with the bar hump. That mini makes Stoke Run 1,000 times better. The mini and the inside being painted, absolutely. We got John Courts who showed up and shut it down as well. Canadians both directions with front brakes. Big foofanoo out of that wedge. Such a good one. A Bubika on a jersey barrier that's 5 inches wide. Super good there. Nose picking on the wall. Picking his nose. What else did he do? Wall to fakie? Yep. Wall slap to fakie. There's more. He hit the back rail out of that wedge. That's such a fun back rail too. Gapped a double peg grind. That's, if you've seen that in person, you know how scary that is. Then he did gapped a Smith on it. Went super far. Nothing from the mini there, but he shut it down in the mini too. We got Jake the hippie from Pittsburgh coming out filming Gerber with his truck jump. So awesome. So friggin' awesome. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else in here. Look at how much stuff there is. I love it. Yep, some riding from the outdoor park. Hitting the curve wall ride down. Hell yeah. Some trails from the tabletops that are up on top from the trails. We may try to have a trails jam there next year. How sick would that be? Stoke the Midwest Trail Jam as part of the event. Rail hopping. Hell yeah. Jake the hippie progressing. Love to see it, man. You're killing it. What's he doing on the box jump? Here it comes. Nice turn down. Love it, man. Hell yeah. Then we got Geoff Meade in all his glory with the tail whip that he did. I'd never seen Geoff land a tail whip before this. So awesome. Absolutely earned that $20 bill he just earned. Keep her going here. We got Tommy Black with Tyler Hepner and some other guys. VF Glass. VF Glass, next week I'm going to have to get it. It's still in my car. I haven't even unpacked my car from the weekend yet. But he gave me a frame and some bars he made out of glass. We'll have to show him. Nice bar to fakie from Tyler. Manualin. Nice. Those Tech Bite Co-bars look insane. Yeah, we'll have to talk about those at some point too. Oh, good run there. Love to see it. 180 on, fakie bar. Got to see this glass bike now, right? What's up, Jerome Coatsy? Let's see. How much more do we have in this video? I got a great recap of their riding from the weekend in here. It's awesome. Oh, the foot plant whip drop in. Hell yep. Then X up off the ledge. Barring up. That little manual pad on that wedge is a lot of fun. There's so much you can do on it. Foot plant 180 out of it. Let him cook. Nighttime riding. Yeah, you can ride outside after dark here. And the indoor obviously has lights. And the mini ramp has lights under the overhang. And the lights are good. You can ride after dark there. Good mini ramp run here. Hell yeah, dude. He's stoked. That might be the end. Feels like it. Nope, I don't think so. I can't remember. But I don't want to cut it off. I want to play the entire thing. Manual up to 180. Damn, they made a whole edit. To full cab down. Okay, I think that was the beginning. Yep. All right, sick. So VF Glass. Show him in the BMX news. He makes a bunch of crazy stuff too. A bunch of awesome stuff. The drip hearts and whatnot. I'm trying to find some BMX stuff. I just saw some at the bottom. I should have clicked on that. I guess you get to see a preview. There we go. BMX parts. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Am I on the VF? Yeah, I am. Well, either way, you can see some of the cool stuff he makes. Is that Charmeleon? Bomb Pops, Fudgesicle. We're talking about a lot of different stuff today, but it's just cool. So if you want to support it, go over there and buy some stuff. He gave me, well, that's fishing. It's a fisherman too. This guy's awesome. Pierce Palmer. Met him and his dad at Stoke the Midwest, and they were both awesome. Hey, that's me with cupcake on my face. Because Kevin cupcaked me. There's a video of it somewhere. This little dude was killing it in the mini. Met the homie while at Stoke that makes the glass, rad dude, and fire stuff he makes, right? Oh, there we got Brad Gibbs' son, Benny, shredding the mini. Then we got Caleb's son. They were both shredding as well. There's Ari. Just some fun stuff, man. The weekend was amazing. I want to show all this coverage. Look at Presley hitting that hitching post like a freaking man. Having a party. Nice. Big knack over the little dude. This is sick. This is so awesome. This all happened because we had the event. Amazing. Jumping up the stair gap with the 180 or with the 1 footer. Sorry. Too freaking cool, man. Jumping the spine as well. Lil Ripper being a Lil Ripper, you know? Love it. I can't remember where this one began. Yep, right there. Some motivation from Kevin. Crazy Chris. Chris's family was there watching, and I thought that was so cool. What's up, Justin Tompkins? Thank you for tuning in and jumping into the chat. I'm excited for All Things BMX Show on Wednesday. Podcast live on their channel that we'll be doing. Make sure you add me as a collaborator when it happens. Little edit here from Chris. Ice tap, ice fakie. Oh my God, that would have been crazy, Nate Powell. Super good. Thanks for coming, man. Then we got Brad Gibbs in his video from the weekend with his son, Benny. I see these kids riding the same age as my daughter. I look at my daughter and I'm like, no effing way. That's funny. I just love that we could have the kids jam and so many kids out there having fun ripping it, because that's the next generation, man. That's BMX in the future. It's what we need for BMX to stay alive. And hopefully they can motivate some people to also want to get into it. That was sick, going up that wall ride to hang 5, then Smith. Bar airing on it. I want to have a full session on that wall ride wedge. 3 tap to bar spin. Bar manual foot jam 180 fakie. Oh yeah. A little bar spin in the out of the mini ramp. Too good, man. Too good. Then we got Alex, who won Rider of the Day for everything that he did. He went up rail into the mini like it was nothing. Then he did up rail foot jam 180 like to fakie in the mini. Best weekend ever. Geoff Meade's here. Is your meeting over? Picture from going up the rail. The video of the up rail foot jam to fakie. So good. You're seeing why you won MVP Rider of the Day. Bar nose manual to Smith. What's this one? The 540 Canadian foot jam. That is a rare trick, and he nailed it. Photos of it. We had Brian Davis on site taking photos of the weekend. There's the lineup of the winners and his prizes. We had a bunch of photos taken by Brian Davis. Check him out. Then we got Zach Karnowski with one of the most out of nowhere tricks of the weekend. Decade over that spine. Perfect. It was so perfect. It blew my freaking mind. I had to give him some cash for it. So good. Then he also did a flare that couldn't have been closer to the beam. We're going to have to make sure we pause this one at the right time because it could not have been closer. Come on. Let's get it. Oh, come on. I don't know how long it's going to be because I gave him cash after that too. Refresh. Let's see if we can get it paused because... Oh, come on. Just a little early. Oh, you guys can see how close it was. I just want to pause it so you can really see it. There. And that's not even the closest it got, honestly. So insane. What's up, Brian Lang? Thanks for being a member, supporting the channel. We got my clip of Jake Calhoun with his winning box jump trick, bike flip, Superman peg grab. So good. Then we got the 3 alley-oop wall ride over the spine from Dan's Comp, who was on site. Thank you to Dan's Comp for being there and donating money to the event. Then we got Presley and his Kids Jam Alienation Vice Grip winning trick. Oh man, I need to eat. The double peg pull up bar spin on the hitching post. Gnarly, scary, more than half. 90% of the adults there wouldn't even try the hitching post. So there's that. With that being said, that's where we're going to wrap up BMX News. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate all of the support. I appreciate Adam Ortiz for the super chat and the member, Wooden Foot, Rob Sparkman for the gifted membership, and Stony Old Fat Guy BMX for the $5 super chat. All the members in the chat, Geoff Meade, Brian Lang, Josh Shipman, Adam Ortiz, the Kurinsky fam. everybody who's here. Joshua Shipman. Appreciate you all. Steve Novak. We'll see you tomorrow for a video, and next Friday for BMX News Live at 10 a.m. Have a good day.